Your dog is fast asleep, and then, out of nowhere, its paws start moving. Little twitches, a soft whimper, maybe a muffled bark that goes nowhere. And you've definitely wondered, is it dreaming? Most people assume the answer is probably yes, but they treat it like a cute idea, a sweet thing to believe, something you can't really know. But here's what most people don't realize. Scientists have actually looked inside a sleeping dog's brain, with real equipment, with real data. And what they found doesn't just answer the question, it changes the way you think about what's happening in that sleeping animal on your floor. When humans sleep, our brains cycle through different stages. The most important one for dreaming is called REM sleep, rapid eye movement. During REM, your brain is almost as active as when you're fully awake. Your eyes move behind closed lids. Your body goes temporarily paralyzed, a safety feature, so you don't act out what you're dreaming. And this is where it gets interesting for dogs. Scientists measuring brain activity in sleeping dogs using EEG sensors that track electrical patterns in the brain found that dogs have the exact same sleep architecture as humans. The same slow wave sleep, the same REM phase, the same burst of brain activity during REM that we associate with vivid dreaming. Dogs don't just sleep, they cycle through sleep the same way we do, which means the biological machinery for dreaming, it's all there. But brainwaves alone only tell you so much. The real breakthrough came from a different animal entirely: rats. In the early 2000s, neuroscientist Matthew Wilson and his team at MIT did something remarkable. They implanted tiny electrodes in the brains of rats, specifically in a region called the hippocampus, which is responsible for memory and navigation. Then they mapped exactly which neurons fired as the rats ran through a maze during the day. Each part of the maze had its own unique neural fingerprint, a specific pattern of neurons that fired as the rat moved through it. Then the rats went to sleep. And during REM sleep, those exact same neural patterns fired again in the same sequence, as if the rats were running the maze all over again, inside their sleeping brains. Wilson could actually tell which part of the maze the rat was dreaming about. This was the first hard evidence that animals don't just sleep, they replay their experiences. They dream about their day. Now think about what that means for your dog. If rats dream about running mazes, the thing they did that day, what does your dog dream about? The park this morning? That other dog it played with? The moment you threw the ball and it ran as fast as it has ever run towards something it wanted more than anything in that second. Or maybe it dreams about you, coming home, the sound of your key in the lock, the exact way you smell when you walk through the door after a long day. Dr. Deirdre Barrett, a psychologist at Harvard Medical School who studies dreams in humans and animals, has suggested that dogs most likely dream about their owners and their everyday experiences, because those are the things that matter most to them during waking life. Whatever your dog experienced most intensely that day, that is almost certainly what it is replaying right now. Behind those closed eyes, in that twitching, whimpering, running in place body. But here's where it gets genuinely surprising. Not all dogs dream the same way. Research shows that the size of a dog affects how often it dreams and how intensely. Small dogs dream more frequently. A small dog like a Chihuahua or a toy poodle may have a new dream cycle every 10 minutes. A large dog like a Labrador or a German Shepherd might only enter REM every 90 minutes. But when they do, their dreams last longer. And puppies dream significantly more than adult dogs. Just like human babies spend more time in REM sleep than adults because their brains are processing and storing enormous amounts of new information, puppies are doing the same thing. Every experience is new. Every smell, every texture, every face. Their sleeping brains are working overtime to process it all. So if you have a young dog that twitches and whimpers constantly in its sleep, it's not something to worry about. It's a sign of a brain that is actively learning, growing, filing away the world. Why does your dog twitch and whimper, but not actually get up and run during a dream? The answer is a small structure in the brainstem called the pons. During REM sleep, the pons send signals that temporarily paralyze the large muscles of the body, the same paralysis mechanism humans have. It keeps the dreaming animal from physically acting out its dream. Scientists discovered this by studying what happened when they deactivated the pons in sleeping cats. The cats, while still completely asleep and dreaming, began to move, to stalk, to pounce at things that weren't there. They were physically living out their dreams, fully unconscious. Your dog's small twitches? Those are the signals that leak through. The paws moving, the soft barks, the whisker tremors. They're the edges of a dream, trying to break through the body's natural paralysis. Your dog is so deep in its dream that its body can barely contain it. A brain cycling through the same sleep stages as yours, replaying the best parts of its day, processing everything it learned, filing away every smell, every face, every moment that mattered. And if Dr. Barrett is right, if dogs dream about the things and the people that matter most to them, then somewhere in that dream, right now, there is a very good chance that you are there. You are in your dog's dream. Not as a background detail, as the thing it ran toward, the voice it heard, the face it recognized the moment you walk through the door. Your dog spends its waking life devoted to you. And then, when it finally closes its eyes, it goes right back there.